Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Talk Show Live. We have a jam-packed show for you this afternoon. I'm Molly. Behind the camera today we have Nick. We have John pressing all the buttons, making all of the technical stuff work behind the scenes. We also have Rob and Craig in the Classic Lounge and a special guest that I'll introduce you to very, very soon. But as I mentioned, we've got a jam-packed show. We are going to be doing the live draw of our Lotus Elise, this absolute beauty here. So if you've got your tickets for this car, we'll be drawing it very, very soon. As always, we'll be looking at automotive news and seeing what's happening in the automotive news world at the moment. And also, it's recently been a Goodwood members meeting, which Craig and Rob went to at the weekend. So I can't wait to hear all about that as well. But first, I think let's head over to the bar and find out what's been happening in the news at the moment about the automotive world, because there is always so many different things going on. I mean, last week, hearing about that gorgeous Rolls Royce was just fantastic. So I wonder what Rob has ready for us today.
Well, so there is one new car that I wanted to talk about, although it's not completely new. So it was first revealed in January, and it's the Volvo EX60.
Okay.
So when it got revealed in January, so this is it here. So
I've got a little picture here.
So it's an SUV, full electric from Volvo. First full electric Volvo to be made completely, to be designed, developed and made in Sweden. So when this was first revealed in January,
I like it.
Automotive journalists just loved it. Like, it got so much good press that they upped the number that they were going to make. So they had a set number in mind, increased it, and then last month they've increased it again just because the orders keep coming in. So
the thing is with Volvo, it's absolutely, you know it's going to work. The 40, the 60, they work, don't they?
What I like most about this is, you know, I'm a big fan of AI. This has AI built in, so Google Gemini built into it, and it learns as you drive along. So basically, you
learns what? You drive.
It learns your driving styles, learns for new risks, new dangers, all of this stuff. So
learn a lot about you, isn't it?
So effectively, and what ultimately it should do down the line is, if one Volvo EX60 drive past another, it will learn what that other car knows.
Wow.
What about that person driving?
No, about safety.
I guess it will also learn about the road conditions that car's just been on.
Exactly that, yeah.
Or if it hasn't, that's an idea I've just given them.
I think the thing with Volvo is they're so big on safety. They've got the new seatbelt design that they've just come out with as well. I think 70 years after the original 3-point seatbelt that saved millions of lives. So yeah, this is the next one. So deliveries are expected around summer.
Okay, so it's not too dissimilar really to what you expect from Volvo. It looks like one.
But yeah, I think, so production started on this.
Right.
So it's now,
and it is going to look exactly like that?
Yeah, yeah.
That's not a concept?
No, that is how it's going to look.
It's quite nice.
To be fair, I quite like it. I do have a bit of a guilty pleasure with Volvos. I do think they're so nice. And if I could afford one, I'd love one.
And I just think as well, obviously they're so big on safety and they're just indestructible.
Yeah.
They just go forever.
Not as well as they used to, though.
Oh, really?
They're not, I don't think they're... So we had a 40, an XC40, and I don't know, the build quality didn't feel the same as, say, like the older one that you used to drive.
Well, this
like
one's
a brick, wasn't it? It was solid.
So this one's designed, developed and built entirely in Sweden.
Right,
so
okay.
Obviously Geely own Volvo, so potentially it's been made en masse.
Good looking cars though, I think, Volvos.
Yeah, so range of 500 miles, 10% to 80% charge in 16 minutes.
16 minutes, that's brilliant.
Yeah. So obviously a big thing with EVs is the charging time. So 10 to 80% is about 200 odd miles.
Although, Eric on YouTube has said, what a boring car, yawn.
Oh.
Well,
there you go.
I mean, there is, as an electric SUV, it looks like an electric SUV.
But Eric, is it because it's electric that you're thinking boring?
Maybe.
Potentially,
which is a good argument, I suppose.
But yeah.
I guess, do they have any jazzier colours, or is it literally just that kind of grey?
They always show you boring colours, though, don't they?
I imagine when you order one, you can choose a mix. Yeah.
I don't think Volvos come in weird and wacky colours anyway, though, do they?
No, it's not what they're about.
No.
This is a car, you get in it, you drive, you get there in one piece.
And
That's
you're
it.
safe.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, that's all right.
what we need to do.
Yeah.
So, should we move on from the EV?
Go on.
This year marks 25 years of modern Mini production.
Right, okay.
So, back in 2001, Swindon and Oxford, the facilities opened there,
Yep.
and they've been ongoing ever since. So, 26 years, and I've got some really
Wow.
interesting.
So hang on, so 26 years is the modern one?
Yes, modern Mini, so BMW and Mini.
Oh, well, okay.
I've got some facts for you.
Oh, here we go. Love
So
it.
see if you can guess. So at the Oxford plant, how often do you reckon a brand new Mini leaves the production line?
Oh, okay. Right. So when we went to Lotus, it was 17 minutes.
It's a lot quicker than that.
When I heard apparently the Nissan Qashqai's was something like every 19 seconds.
Really?
Yeah. It was like every 19 seconds apparently. I've
Surely
been told
not.
before. So I reckon that this is going to be like every 1 minute 30, or is it going to be more? Do you think more? Oh, he's thinking it's like, oh, I don't know.
Every 78 seconds.
78
That's
seconds.
crazy.
Oh,
Leaves the production
so
line.
far
I
off.
don't think you see as many on the road.
12
Yeah.
seconds off, there you go.
I don't really see as many of the new ones on the road as you did the ones that are 20 odd years
Yeah.
old.
Yeah.
See, I like them ones. Those, the Cooper
Yeah.
S of the earlier new one. I have a bit of a guilty pleasure for them. The new ones not so much. They've
Yeah.
lost their character a little bit.
So, and what I really like, so the youngest employee is 16, oldest 68. I think that's quite cool
Yeah.
across them. But 26% of the workforce has worked there since 2001.
That's nice.
So from when it first
Yeah,
started, when
that's
they
nice.
started
It's
making
nice
them.
for the company to say that they've kept people
Yeah.
going,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's nice for the workforce
And I was
to be
reading
liking it
earlier
that
as well,
much.
they've got several families that have been there for
Oh, that's
generations.
lovely.
Yeah,
That's
bringing
nice.
it back
That's
to
cool.
Bridge, that's one of the things. We had a visitor earlier on today, and it was kind of nice to sort of say to him that majority of people here have been here since almost day one.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
all of them, but we do have longevity in
Yeah.
the staff, and for a massive company like that,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
even more.
Really good.
So just a few more, because I think this is good. How many doors do you reckon they've attached to Minis in that time?
What, the whole time?
Mm.
Oh my gosh, it's got to be millions.
It is millions.
Millions, yeah.
Do you want to take a guess at how many millions?
Well, I couldn't.
Oh,
I'd like to
close
work
to
out
saying.
that 78 seconds off a production line. I don't know. I'm going to say 30.
Oh, I was going to say less than that. I was just going to say 2.5.
18.
Ah,
18
see,
million
I was
Okay,
well,
doors.
I was
well out.
way out.
So, and I'll move on because I'm sure people are getting bored. How many brake horsepower do you think have rolled off the production line since 2001?
Oh,
Combined brake horsepower.
So what is one Mini?
I don't know.
100 and something?
I'm going to say. I don't know. I don't know.
750 million.
Oh, see, I was going to say 90 million, but I thought that was the
Yeah,
extreme.
no,
so
750 million.
Yeah.
is, that's how much horsepower has left Swindon and Oxford from the mini plants.
that's impressive. I like those
So-
facts. Well
Yeah,
done.
they're fun
Well done.
facts.
Welcome.
That was enjoyable.
So rather than a quiz, should we go back to the news?
Sure.
Okay.
So at the weekend just gone, 18th and 19th April was the 83rd Goodwood members meeting.
Yep.
So Craig, myself and John went along, and our special guest went along as well.
Yes.
So it was really good. So whilst we're there, I think the highlight for me, which hopefully you'll agree with, was Jenson Button in his 2009
Absolutely.
championship winning Brawn championship winning car.
Yep.
So he did some laps of Goodwood
Yep.
in it. And interestingly, in the interview after, he said that's probably one of, if not the last time,
Yeah.
it's going to
Yeah,
be
I heard
out in that capacity as a.
And what I found amazing was that he got out of his car and you saw him sprint
The E-Type,
through everywhere, through
Yeah.
all of the crowds to get to this other car. And to think, I mean, he might drive it more than we think, but the fact that someone had got that up and running, it's an F1 car, they'd got
Yeah.
that up and running, he got in it, didn't even think about it, just
Yeah.
went.
And he'd just got out of a racing E-Type.
Yeah.
So a classic E-Type,
Something completely different.
straight into an F1 car,
Yeah.
and he wasn't taking it easy. in
The sound, I mean,
car.
I've never
Yeah.
been to F1 before, and everyone sort of said, you have to experience the sound.
Yeah.
The sound is phenomenal.
That
That's
was
one car.
from
Whoa.
2009.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. That was my first members meeting. So I've been to Festival of Speed and Revival. This is my first members meeting.
Yeah,
I
it's
really
good.
enjoyed it. I really liked it.
Cool.
Fantastic. Well, it's time now to introduce you to our special guest who is right here. So guys, do you want to make your way
Yeah,
down over
absolutely.
here? So this is Henry, and Henry, you have the fabulous task of getting to take some absolutely stunning pictures at Goodwood, and you were at Goodwood Members Meet?
Yeah, it was
yes.
great.
Amazing. So tell us kind of like what got you into kind of photography of these amazing cars, and like how you've kind of gone to all these different places and had some amazing experiences with them.
I mean, I've been going to Goodwood since 2013. So first for Festival of Speed, and then I've been to every members meeting since it restarted bar one.
Wow.
And the first year they started when they restarted members meeting, they had it in March, and it was so cold.
Was that the one that was thick snow? Was
It
that a
did-
members?
No, that was
Was that a revive?
post-COVID members when they did it in November, and it did snow.
Proper
then.
snow, yeah.
But it was March, and it was so bitterly cold, and we were not prepared for the weather at all, and it was just sitting in the stands was impossible. But yeah, I've been down to Goodwood. I mean, I've been to the track loads of times, and to the house, and I've always taken a camera with me most of the time, and it was just, I suppose, getting more into photographing the cars, and I mean at the same time where I was improving my photography and going from being just someone who was taking random pictures of cars and people to actually covering the event as it went on.
So we're really privileged because we get the use of your photos. So thank you for that. What I find amazing is members, me and Rob went to, and we get to, you can get everywhere, can't you? But your photos seem to suggest you get further than us. Is that true? When you're a photographer at a place like Goodwood, is it literally access all areas?
It's not access all areas. I mean, they've changed it this year for members meeting, but I mean, Revival more so, because at Revival more areas are closed off if you don't have access to certain places through kind of hospitality or different bits and pieces. But members, everything's far more open to most people, but it still doesn't allow you access into the physical pits alongside the pit front.
Yeah.
You can't, only a few photographers can go out on the pit wall.
Yeah.
And there are a few restricted places that only a few very special pre-approved photographers can go. But if you have the accreditation, you can go in the staging area, you can go out in front of the barrier on certain parts of the track, and just sit on the grass, and people are running around, and you have a lot of photographers who are literally running from the staging area, from the grid, effectively, where you're allowed onto the grid as the cars come round, and then you're very quickly held off the grid, and then the photographers are going under the tunnel, under the track, all the way running down to the first corner to try and get them because they'll go off round on a formation lap, and then they'll head off. And so you'll have these photographers who are sprinting. I was not doing that.
So what would you say is the best location? Because we discovered go far away. If you want to have a drink and you want to see where there's less crowds, you go far away, and there's that stand and that little lounge area there.
Yeah.
What's the best for a photographer?
Members, well, to watch the racing or just taking pictures?
To get the best picture.
I think the staging area is pretty good.
Right.
Because apart from the marshals who you listen to and they're telling you where to go, you pretty much can go anywhere, and that's where the drivers, I think, feel the most free, because they're just there with their friends and their family and their crew, and then a bunch of photographers, videographers, and TV crew people. But around the track, I'd say, I mean, we love going, as spectators as well, we love going over to the Vank corner, because it's just, you see the cars come through St Mary's, up to Levant, round the corner, and that's, especially in the wet or the damp, or in oily conditions, that's where you have the most chance of something going a bit wrong and causing some drama.
The sideways thing.
And then watching the cars swoop around and head out, and at the same time, they're effectively drifting these classics around the bend, but not drifting them. It's just fantastic.
So have you been out on the track yet? Have you been in a car with anyone?
I have. At Revival last year, one of my friends, he was with us at the weekend, he's working for Rolls-Royce this year, and he managed to get us a trip in one of the classic Rolls around the track.
Oh, wow, right, okay.
At Revival, that they go around. So at Revival, they have these classic cars that will go around after every race, and we sat in the car, and then we all went round the track in this wallowing giant Rolls-Royce, which is pretty fantastic. Yeah.
And one thing you were saying earlier as well is, with members meeting, the races are just one after the other after the other. There's very little time to, at Revival, it's slightly slower paced in terms of the racing, but at members meeting, it's just one in, one out. So I guess that makes your job a bit harder.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't catch the. You were talking about the brawn. I didn't catch the brawn because I was trying to run round to the media centre to get onto the side of the track, and by the time I got there, it had finished.
We've got some iPhone photos, haven't we?
Yeah, I took some
We
on
can
the
share
phone.
some with you.
Yeah,
On the
I took some.
Saturday, on the Sunday, I made sure I was in the Brawn garage when they were setting up, and Jensen was getting in the car, and I was right next to the car when they fired it up, and I couldn't take any pictures at that point because I just had my fingers completely in my ear
Yeah.
when they started it up just to warm it up.
Yeah.
It was so incredibly loud, and I did try taking my finger. It was just no, it was way too loud, and I'm going to get hearing damage if I do that. So I'm going to have to sacrifice this moment. But yeah, having them take the Brawn around through the paddocks to the staging area. I got some great pictures there, and then I legged it back to the track side, which is something you have to do if you want to get both kind of shots.
Yeah.
You have to know where you're going and what you're going to get before, otherwise you're not going to get anything.
And am I right in thinking that Jensen has shared some
Yeah.
of your photos?
Yeah, from members meeting and in the past as well. So yeah,
That's not bad, is it?
No, he follows him as well.
Follows you.
He's a very friendly guy.
Is he? We've not met him.
No.
So
We hear he is.
He did
so-
share my video.
Yeah, that's true. That
I
is
shot
true.
an iPhone video of his car. Just he shared
It must
that.
have been quite impressive then.
Wow.
Yeah, it's all right, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it's not
No.
very standard.
But I'm sure the people watching along would absolutely love to see some of your photos, Henry. So I wonder if we could put maybe a link.
Yeah, completely. So they're all going to be on the website anyway. I'm still working through all of the content we got from members meeting. So there's a video online already, and the photos will be coming soon as well.
Very exciting. So it was literally just this weekend gone.
Yep.
And you guys actually have a lovely video that was created of that weekend. So I think we should show everybody that now.
and he's gone. So yeah, really, really enjoyable, and hopefully everyone loved it here as much as I did.
It looked like you guys had such an amazing
It was
time.
brilliant.
At
So I
Members
think Members Meet's my favourite. I've decided. I thought Revival was my
Meet.
favourite.
Oh yeah.
But it isn't. It's Members Meet.
Members
I
Meet now.
forget about Members Meet. Every year you forget how much quieter it is than all the others. So you imagine Revival. All right, yeah, you got a little bit more going on at Revival. But I think the fact it's very similar to Revival, but less people,
Right.
makes it kind of special. And like Henry says, you get to go everywhere. You know, you sort of look around thinking, well, are you allowed in there? Are you allowed in there? You can go anywhere,
Anywhere at all.
pretty much.
But there's so many other different things they have, don't they? Festival of Speed, Revival,
Yeah.
and Festival of Speed actually is really exciting because our next competition that has just gone live today is hospitality.
Absolutely right. So I've written all of the bits down. So
Yes.
I spoke to Goodwood a couple of weeks ago, and this is completely sold out. You cannot get tickets for hospitality at Goodwood, but we have managed to secure probably one of the best hospitality spots that you can get, and yes, you can go on and win it. So it's the Clark Hospitality, and it's on Sunday the 12th of July. It's on Molecombe Corner. That's where it's based.
Yeah.
So that's where your view is going to be. You can go in and out and do whatever you want, but your base, if you ever want to go back home, that's where
That's
you're going to
where
be
you
based. So you get a champagne reception.
Oh, very
If you're
nice.
hungry, it's a pretty good hospitality package because you get breakfast, you get a plated meal, 2-course meal for your lunch.
No way.
You then get dessert. You then get so 3-course meal technically. Don't know why I said that. Afternoon tea, unlimited champagne,
Oh my
beers,
gosh. That sounds
soft
like
drinks,
my kind of place.
that kind of thing. Probably not now.
Not
I
now,
wouldn't
not
do
right
it. At the moment. You also get the hospitality suite badge that you get to keep, which I guess is kind of a special thing, and that gives you
Yeah.
access to a lot of places. You get on-site parking as well,
Wow.
which is very important, and then pretty much the best views of the event will be yours all day. So it's you can't get it. It's not available anymore. We've secured the last 2 tickets. And you can win it for £5, and it's live on the website right now.
There you go. Well, I definitely think if I was allowed to, I would definitely be trying
Absolutely.
to get myself some tickets to win
Yeah.
that. Most definitely. And that went live just today. So it's brand new on the British Classic Cars website. So I would go and check that out right now because those tickets are not to be missed because you will not get them again.
Absolutely
Because they
not.
are completely sold out everywhere. But there we go, from that competition to the competition which is going to be won today, and it's our 2000 Lotus Elise. She is an absolute beauty, as you saw at the beginning of this video, and she's going to be won by someone today. Now, this is not the only competition that we've had drawn this week, because this week we had one of the bonus draws of our Land Rover Series 2A, where John Lindsay won some coach-built whiskey. So that is our second bonus draw of our Land Rover. Now, if you've not got your tickets for our 1966 Land Rover Series 2A, I suggest you do so right now, because there is still 3 more opportunities to win bonus draws, and then, of course, the opportunity to win the car as well. And this car is amazing because all of the profits from this car are going to go to charity, to a music charity that helps young people get into the music industry and explore music around their communities as well, which is so fantastic. So go to the British Classic Cars website and enter in that competition, and you'll be in the 3 bonus draws and obviously the draw for the car as well. And then earlier this week as well, someone won one of our lifestyle prizes, our Beluva Racer watch, and that was Stephen Bruce.
And Stephen Bruce won Coach Built Whiskey in a previous competition.
There you
So
go,
double winner.
double winner there. But I wonder.
Not a car yet, though. For
Not a
Steve.
car
Oh,
yet.
that's
He did
soon.
say
Third time.
Yeah, when I sent him an email saying, "Oh, congratulations again," and he was like, "I'm going to keep going until I win a car."
Come on,
So,
I got it.
well, speaking of cars, Molly, there's a
Yes.
couple of comments that have come through. So one of which you'll like, definitely. So Peter said the original Minis are better than the new ones.
Agreed.
So I'm agreeing with you on that one. And Richard said that he thinks you should give Molly a pay rise so she can get a Volvo.
I'll think about that one. I'll think about it.
I like him.
I've passed the message on, Richard. That's all I can do.
So you can do.
You're great. You can stay, Richard. Okay, perfect. Now this
If
is
he wins now.
This is a live draw for our Lotus Elise. So let's go to the entry list. The entry list is live on the British Classic Cars website right now. You can just go to the competition section, scroll down and click entry lists, and you can see your name against the number. So let's just double check the amount of tickets. Now, how did this get on? Because I think when I last looked, it was about 70-something%.
It was just under 90% sold.
Wow.
So there's
Oh, wow.
300 tickets left. So there was only 2,750 to start with. 300-ish didn't sell. So the odds were already looking good. And someone else, so Cameron has just said, Molly, defo needs a pay rise.
Thanks, Cameron.
I missed the draw.
A pay cut.
Yeah, Darren has said I missed the draw. No, you haven't, Darren, but I like
We're
your
about
comment.
to do it. Oh, why did you do 3? Yeah, that is right, because it's
We're too
2,750.
busy arguing over Molly's pay at the moment.
How funny. Okay, so this is high the amount of tickets we have on this competition. It's really important that you let us know that you can see everything live. You can see everything live. Of course, it's live. You can see everything clear at home. So that would be great. So this is just a practice run. That is higher, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Perfect. It's been a long day. Here we go. So it come up with that number, 3,441, which is obviously not for our competition winner today. But there we go. That's how Google Random Number Generator works. Pop that to 0 again. There we go. So if we can get some clears, that would be amazing, everybody at home. If you can't see it clearly. If not, let us know you can't.
Well, I can see it clearly on all 3 of our screens at the moment. But yeah, if we can get a few comments, that'll be handy. I always like a few comments.
The people who said Molly needs a pay rise. Is it
They make me laugh.
Yeah.
They make me laugh. Okay, should we go for it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
it
get some
looks-
clears coming through shortly, I'm sure.
Okay, lovely. This is the live draw of our 2000 Lotus Elise Series 1. Okay, let's go for it. We're going to count down from 3. 3, 2, 1. Number 1,263. 1,263. I've gone too far. Ooh. Oh no! We've got 1,262, 1,264,
Oh,
no,
wow.
1,263. So that means you guys have another chance. We're going to roll again to find our lucky winner.
That's not happened in a while,
It
that.
hasn't.
And without, there's not a huge amount of tickets left on this one either.
Okay, I'll pop it all back to 0 and we'll go again. So stay with us, everyone. You could be the lucky winner. Okay, here we go again. We're going to count down from 3. 3, 2, 1. 1,466. Okay, let's go. We have a winner! Right, let me scroll down a little bit. 1,466. Hugh Cavill.
He's won twice
I
before.
recognise
Well,
that
Nick has
name.
got his 3 fingers up.
This is 3 cars.
Hugh-
Foxter, Bentley Turbo R.
How have you even remembered
How can you
that?
remember that?
That
That's
is
mental.
unbelievable.
Let's not get into that.
Okay,
Hugh-
right, let's have a
Hugh
little look.
Cavill, 1,466. There we go. Well, let's find Hugh's number and give him a call. My goodness. This person could be extremely lucky. Right, let's go over to Hugh's car. But this did have a cash alternative as well, didn't
It did, yep.
15?
Yep.
There we go. Right. Let's give Hugh a call. Wowee. Fingers crossed he answers.
Hello?
Hello, is that Hugh Cavill?
Yeah.
Hello, Hugh. It's Molly calling from Bridge Classic Cars.
Oh, wow.
Hello. Hugh,
Oh, thanks.
so we have just done the live draw of our Lotus Elise, and I'm very excited to tell you that you are the lucky winner.
Wow, wow.
Oh my goodness, sorry, I'm coughing. How
That's great.
exciting.
That's fantastic.
Congratulations. Have you won any cars from us before? We believe you have. Hello?
Porsche in a Bentley.
Oh my
It's the third
goodness.
time.
My goodness, you are extremely lucky, Hugh. Could you please write down some numbers that you think the lottery's going to be so I can win? I think we've got
I
a
can't win the lottery. I don't know what it is.
Well, there you go. Well, hopefully we've made your day, Hugh, with another another sports car.
Hello?
Hello? I think we've got a bit of a delay. But Hugh,
I'm just at
congratulations.
a classic car show up in Luton at the moment.
Oh, well, have you taken any of your cars with you?
Oh, thanks. I'm shocked. I'm speechless. No, I haven't. I just came up on the off chance I was coming out of the gym.
Oh, amazing.
Wow.
Well, there you go. Well, I think you sound like you might need to go and have a little sit down.
Yeah. Okay, that's great.
Well,
I don't
congratulations,
know
Hugh.
what to say. It's
Congratulations, Hugh. You have the choice now. We won't make you make it right now. You have the choice of this beautiful Lotus or £15,000. We'll be in contact with you very, very soon, okay?
Can you just tell these people were with me this? Hang on. Listen to this. Hey, Molly, can you just repeat that?
Hello, Hugh. So, Hugh, you have just won our Lotus Elise Series 1 or £15,000. So you can make that decision of which you would like very soon. But congratulations.
All right, thanks a lot.
There you go. Okay, we'll be in contact with you soon, Hugh.
I sat down.
And we'll be in contact with you soon, Hugh. Congratulations.
Okay, great.
Speak soon. Bye.
All right, thanks. Bye.
There we go. There was a little bit of a delay.
So yeah, you're right, Nick. There you go. Bentley, and then was it Bentley and then the Porsche?
Yeah.
I think it was, because I got a feeling. Didn't we take the Bentley back?
We did.
Because he didn't have enough room on his drive. So will he take the cash alternative?
Oh, maybe. Or
This one's only small.
True.
Or maybe he's enjoyed his Porsche for such a long time, he might decide, well, actually, I'd like the car.
Yeah, that's very true.
There we
Did
go.
you say the cash alternative to him?
Yeah,
Did you? Okay.
yeah. Twice, and in front of all of his friends.
Nice. Nice.
But there we go, another very, very lucky winner. And a winner could be you, because we've got some amazing cars live on the Bridge Classic Cars website at the moment. But we did a Lotus competition, gosh, a long time ago now.
2021. So Alex Juggins in 2021 won an incredible Lotus Elise. So
Yeah.
Lotus contacted us and said, would you like the first of the very last Lotus Elise to come off the production line?
So
'Cause obviously
cool.
they don't make it anymore. So it was the final edition. It was number 1 of the final edition, and we gave it away working with Lotus and working with Norwich City to give all of the money to the Community Sport Foundation. So Alex Juggins, back in, we're in 2026, so yeah, 5 years ago now, won that car. He hasn't got anymore. He sold it.
Oh, did
I found that out
he?
recently, yeah. But that was a really, really special car. So
Also met Jensen Button that day.
we met Jensen Button that day, yeah. And Jake Humphrey. Jake Humphrey presented him.
And
Yes, and loads of people. It was
Loads of
brilliant. And we
people.
went to Hethel. Yeah, so we went to Hethel. We drove around the track. We all got to go in the cars with the Lotus drivers as well, and they took us around. And when I was talking on the video the other day about how incredible this car is on a track, it was because of that day that the driver took us around that we realised how special these cars are.
Yeah.
So yeah, 100 grand was raised.
That's amazing. So amazing.
Absolutely.
And we have a little video of some of the charity events, didn't we?
Absolutely. Yeah,
so
yeah.
have
Check this out.
Have a little watch of this, guys.
It's a £9 car, I love it.
£9.
Top man.
Lotus Cars in Hethel, where we're meeting Alex Juggins, winner of the Lotus Elise Charity Competition Prize. He'll be here to see his car for the very first time, along with having a tour of the factory right here at Lotus Cars, and we'll also be taking these beauties out for a spin on the test track.
Yeah, have a go, have a few goes. I only had one ticket, and loads of people have said to me, oh, I didn't think anyone won those things, and it just goes to show that people do. I want one, so.
Yeah.
Competition winner, Alex.
Alex, congratulations, mate. £9, you get that.
I've just been driving around the track in the first Elise, so the S1.
Oh, an S1, yeah.
And it's so much fun. It's a car that weighs under 1,000 kilos.
It's going to be
pretty quick.
Next up on the tour for Alex, we're taking him around classic Team Lotus. Next up on our tour, we're taking an exclusive look around the Lotus production line.
Are you driving out on track with this or with one of the others?
One of the others.
Yeah, don't drive your own car mate, on track, drive one of theirs.
So Alex has just been out on the track driving, well, an array of Lotuses this afternoon. How was it?
It was amazing, yeah, really, really good. I've been out with Martin Donnelly, ex-F1 driver, telling me I'm doing all right, so...
It's got to feel good?
It feels good.
Obviously, Alex, you get yourself a car.
Thank you.
He only paid £9 for this car. I've offered him £10 and he said no, so any increases on that, let us know. But Louis, we wanted you to get your hands on a little something as well, so this kind of ties everything together. Not only has it got the Lotus badge on the front, but it's signed by the players, and it's your very own Norwich City top for you to wear. All right? So, top man, thank you very much.
Thank you.
This special vehicle has kindly been donated by Lotus Cars. Thanks to everyone who entered this competition, we've managed to raise £100,000 for the Norwich City Community Sports Foundation charity, enabling them to provide vital services for people with disabilities. Well, what an amazing day we've had here at Lotus Cars. We've had Alex Juggins here, his friend, and his son here for the day, having a tour, going on the test track as well, trying out some Lotuses. So thank you to Lotus Cars for hosting today. It has been truly amazing. And as Alex said earlier, if you're thinking about buying tickets on one of our competitions, just do it. It could be you that is one of our next winners. And with that trip down memory lane, that concludes our talk show live this afternoon. But thank you so much for watching, everybody. Thank you to the team, John pressing the buttons, Nick behind the camera, Rob, Craig and Henry for coming to visit us here in the Classic Lounge today. And a big congratulations to Hugh, who just won our Lotus Elise. But we will see you all next week for some more talk show live. See you later.